works on the highest setting, so even in January, I keep the window cracked a centimeter, just enough to feel the cold on my wrist while I drive. My route runs from the coast up through the pass, 26 switchbacks I could take with my eyes closed, past the cedar line, where the phone signal drops for 40 minutes at a stretch. I've run it 3 or 4 nights a week for 6 years. I know where the guardrail is dented. I know which vending machine, on which curve, still takes the old coins. That night, the fatigue came on fast. Somewhere past the second tunnel, the kind where the white line starts to breathe if you watch it too long. I was looking for the usual pull-off, the one with 2 vending machines and a payphone nobody's used since before I had my license, and instead there was a station I didn't recognize. A low building, 1 lit sign, a single pump, a gravel apron instead of asphalt. New stations open, old ones I've simply never noticed, going through half asleep at 2 in the morning for 6 years running. I pulled in, felt the gravel give way under the tires, that soft crunch I could fall asleep to, and cut the engine. I'd had my eyes closed maybe 10 minutes when headlights swept the ceiling of the cab. A bus pulled in beside me, full size, cream and green, the kind that runs kids down to the junior high on the coast road. Engine idling low. Through the fogged windows I could make out shapes in the seats, upright, still, in a way children never are. No driver got out, no one got off. It just sat there, running, at 10 minutes to 2 in the morning, 40 minutes from the nearest town that still has a school in it. I told myself it was a charter, held over somewhere, kids asleep on a long trip home. I closed my eyes again. I lay there a while, just breathing, letting the gravel tick as it cooled under the tires. That's when I noticed how quiet the idling actually was. No vibration through my own seat, no exhaust rising in the cold. I sat with that a long moment before I let myself stop thinking about it. An elderly couple came next, on foot, up the shoulder of the highway from the direction with no houses in it for 11 kilometers. They bowed to me, small and correct, and went to stand by the coffee machine like they were waiting for a bus of their own. The husband fed coins into a machine that hadn't lit up all night. Then a police officer arrived. No car, no radio static, just boots on gravel, in a uniform I only half recognized, the cap badge wrong, the cut of it decades out of date. He nodded to me, said something polite about the cold, and went to stand near the couple like this was routine, like I was the one who'd wandered somewhere I didn't belong. Nobody was unkind. That was the worst part. I sat in my cab going through each detail on its own, the badge, the idling bus, the coins in a dead machine, and none of them alone meant anything. Together they meant I wasn't going to sleep. I started the engine and pulled back onto the pass, with the whole apron still lit behind me in the mirror. The bus, the couple, the officer, none of them watching me go. I ran the same route the following night. I slowed for the second tunnel on purpose, watching for the gravel apron, the single pump, the lit sign. What I found instead was a shrine, small, wooden, collapsed at one corner, the kind the prefecture stopped maintaining a generation ago. No fence, no path, just my own headlights on a stand of cedar, and in the frost between the weeds, one set of tire tracks, mine, from the night before.